Hey, good morning to everybody. Well, I guess it's May the 3rd, um, and a lot of stuff has happened, and most of it unfortunate. But I think that there's no reason why I can't smile at this moment. Um, uh, I've been blessed with, I guess, 20 years of life, which is definitely a blessing in many parts of the world. And especially in the one that we live today. And I guess the purpose of me making this video is not to, I guess, point anything at me, but I guess just as a personal statement of thanks and my family's gratefulness. Um, you know, the only they say you have closure, but when something unfortunate just like this happens, I don't think you ever have as much closure as you would want, as if it was, or as if you were to, I guess, compare this to someone dying of old age, rather than by other means. Um, but I guess what I'm trying to say is I want to thank everybody for their support and their prayer, the words and the outpouring of I guess everything good. And I believe that you know we may have I may have lost my little brother in the body, but he lives on in my heart, and and the whole entire community here. Uh, and the weather has just been absolutely, you know, truly a blessing at this time. As everyone talks about weather, this is a good social last resort, I guess. Um, but I guess to everyone out there, to everyone in BC, in Alberta, in Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec, Newfoundland, in the U.S. I want to thank you for getting the word out personally. I feel like, I may feel a little ridiculous holding this camera, but um, I believe the public always has a right to know, and especially when you lose something that you cherish with your heart, you would do anything to find it. And I personally, along with my family, are humbled by the outpouring of love and support. And the coming days won't be easy, but I know that if Daniel was here right now, he would tell all of us, including his family especially, he would say, you guys don't, yeah, I'm not here anymore, but that doesn't mean you guys should stop living. You guys should, you guys are being ridiculous. That's what Daniel would say. And I am so overwhelmed with joy that I was blessed and given the time I had with my little brother. And so were his older brothers. And it's just amazing when you think about him. You go to bed at night and you try to think of all the bad things he's done, and you know they weren't bad. They're what he was. They're what were expected as a little brother, and he was the best little brother he could have been to not only myself, but his brother, but his two older brothers, or I guess including myself, three older brothers. And we have so many good memories of him, and the blessing he was in our life, as not only a son and a brother, but as a best friend. And on that note, I just want to thank everybody, and I guess people ask how you're doing, and they ask, how your family's doing. And I said, considering everything that's going on, there's a peace that comes from within. And, even though this may be hard for you guys to understand, but even though he may have died in body, there was something within him that carried him on, and that's the love of our Creator, the love of our Creator, Jesus Christ. And we know and can take comfort in knowing where Daniel is right now. He's up there. He's up there, and he's loving every minute of it. And if he could, he'd cook for us and send the food down, but I'm not sure if they have delivery. So I hope, with time, the wounds do heal, I believe. And if I have anything to say, my little brother will be remembered for not just my lifetime, but for lifetimes to come. So I want to thank everyone again, and yeah, there's not much else to say. I just feel like a video is way more personal, and as ridiculous as one might look holding a camera up at his face. And I want to thank, I love my family so much, and it just, still, it's hard to grasp, but people said, well, Daniel's gone, and I'm sorry for your loss, and I think he's only gone if you want him to be, and that's really the best part of it. So thank you so much.